Chat, we go. We have AJ versus Wavy. AJ getting the win earlier today against Justin. Make sure to go back and check that out. That was quite the series, a very entertaining one. And I asked him if he wanted to get back after it, after a win. And we're going to put him up against a guy who's been grinding to make waves. Have I said that before? I'm sure I have. But Wavy has been on the improvement grind for a long time. I was actually really surprised to find out, or re-find out, that Wavy is 16. Wavy is 16. We've had Wavy on the first time, I think when he was 13 is what he was telling me. When he was, I went into his stream, which I totally forgot that he was one of the youngsters that's been around since the dawn of time. And he has grinded his way up in 1v1 to the point where he is just outside the top 3 or 5, I would say. I'd have to go through and think about all the names that are at the top of the list. But Wavy is a good, at least as it stands now, delimiter between the two. Nobody who stands a chance in North America, you know, against the top players are going to be, or nobody who doesn't stand a chance is, I'm using too many negatives. The point is Wavy beats just about everybody, but the likes are the best of the best. And I think one of his recent matches on stream was actually a Game 5 against Jack. And Jack was looking really solid at the time. Wavy put a little bit of scare against him, but wasn't able to bring him down. Might have a chance to make a mark today against AJ. Both these guys stream. I don't know if they're both live right now. I believe AJ is, according to what chat told me. But you can check out Wavy as well if you want to see some top tier 1v1s. AJ, a favorable 50, and his dash was almost the reason why he had a scoring chance. But he couldn't dribble it as quickly as possible. Wow, nice tight angle double out of the corner. It's a 2-0 lead for AJ. We will... Oh, the prediction was just ended. 65-35 in favor of AJ. I think that's pretty fair. I think AJ still comes in as the favorite. But the way that Wavy's been playing, I expect to see him pick up here in a bit. I mean, AJ's a tough guy to defend from these wall-to-air dribbles like we talked about, no matter who you are. AJ trying to cut this ball across the field, but he popped it straight up and in the process got himself demoed. So if he had at least sent the ball to the corner or sent it out of dangerous way, then he might have bought himself time to respawn and make a play, because he left the ball in a juicy spot. It will be Wavy's first goal. AJ's dribble from the back corner, trying to put on a show. The reset dunk, it's not quite favorable enough. Let's Wavy back the other way. Solid flick game as he starts to work his way back. What was this 5509 thing that you guys were typing in the previous matchup? Kickoff goal for AJ. It's just interesting to remember that, you know, Wavy is still in young prodigy range, despite the fact we've known about him for so long. Big kickoff, and just barely able to get to the boost before Wavy. AJ looking multiple resets. He actually would have had it on target if he was allowed to. And the recovery was almost enough. Wavy actually has to slow the ball down. AJ gets the save. I say almost enough. It was enough, as that ball was headed to the back wall. Wavy had to guide it on target, and he had to do it slow enough that AJ had time to get back. Paranoid, he gave it the tier 1 for 20 months. Real 5509ers will never tell. Anyone know a good ones kickoff vid you need to improve at him? Johnny has, I think Johnny goes over kickoffs in a, you know, the whole video, point of the video is to go over kickoffs. But yeah, even if you just watch any Johnny vid, he certainly loves to talk about them a lot. The ones kickoff game has gotten a bit more advanced than it once was in terms of all the various options. Wavy has brought this back to tied after the hot start for AJ. He's a bit behind this dribble, so there's no getting around it to look for any bumps. AJ not able to get a clean offensive take. Fortunate that he didn't get demo there. Maybe unfortunate, as he does not retreat back to net. As Wavy starts his dribble, he's got a reset, sends it straight down at AJ and falls inside the blue goal. Very likely going to be a goal the other way. Wavy tried to join the likes of AJ up in the air in this game, and it does not pay off for him. "23 seconds. AJ trying to be careful with this possession. Bringing it to the back wall. Gets bumped once. Wavy actually sneaks it around him. With 13 seconds left to go, Wavy ends up tapping this right at AJ. I wonder if he was going to try and fake, get AJ to miss, but ultimately just tried to force the ball on target. Didn't pay off. One last opportunity. He has a reset, but I can't imagine a world in which he does it. He actually kept the ball away from AJ, but won't make it back. It'll be an AJ game win. Game number 1. Not a dad yet. Not a dad yet, but soon. Game 2. AJ able to hold off the resurgence of Wavy. And not the best sign for Wavy that AJ is immediately up into an air dribble to start game 2. But not the best of starts. You don't want that first touch going straight out to midfield. Obviously, you need at least a slight dribble towards the net. It used to be you play those really quickly, but now oftentimes players will slow it down and do their best to kind of keep it away from any wall or ceiling part of the arena in order to make it hard to challenge early. Wave dash kickoff for Wavy. And he gets something going in the air. This dunk will not allow him to hold on to possession. Pops the ball. With the AJ in control. Love seeing that dash, and I feel like that dash could very well have been the difference between him getting back without getting demoed and him getting taken off the map and getting scored on. And now it's AJ into a reset. Fell too far away from the ball. Decided not to use it, and Wavy will take a 2-0 lead. AJ maybe could have dove using the zap dash to try and demo Wavy if he had angled it directly at the car. He does look to play it a bit safer. And he'll make it into his corner before Wavy. Missed dash. It's going to be a Wavy touch. Wavy just continues to test AJ right now. He's just popping the ball to the back wall and seeing if he can keep control of it and never give an opportunity. The answer is yes. He escapes and corrals this just inside the orange net. Wavy doing his best to try and dunk it over the top, but the slow speed results in AJ pinning it and flicking it in for his first goal. Wall to air dribble. This is a danger zone for Wavy. Much better setup for AJ. Don't think he got the reset there, did he? Yeah. Did not seem like a strong enough touch on the ball. AJ playing a bit of keep away. Expected the early dive, but he did not get the flip off the bounce. That was scoreable if he had gotten the touch he was hoping for. Now AJ picking up the 100. Wavy has not much to work with, but he could get the power on the flick. AJ just barely guides it. off target onto the post. No follow-up from Wavy off that touch. So AJ will be able to get this out of the orange half. Look at that zap dash. So many different times. AJ's been able to use it, and this time might have been one of the most useful. He uses it to catch back up to the midfield, get supersonic, and demo Wavy and convert on a goal very clearly. It paid off for multiple goals in this series so far. Power slide cut from AJ. Maybe should get to the midfield boost first. A couple pixels separate himself and AJ getting the demo. He plays a nice bit of keep away. A couple extra touches at a crucial moment is all it needs when AJ is deciding to make his defensive move. Right around the area that he maybe could have taken the ball down for a reset, but doesn't this time. AJ cannot get the double resets. Big challenge gets Wavy to force his flick early, and he just tries to slot it inside the top shelf. If he plays it quick enough, there's not much AJ can do. You see 38 boost. I don't think AJ is expecting that to get placed so well. Big kickoff for AJ. He's going to get undercut, though. Not the end result he would have wanted, but there's been a few different times now that Wavy around AJ's half has just got, you know, what I would argue are meaningless touches. Seemingly just handing the ball away, no real shots, no real way to maintain possession, and just giving it over to AJ. It's not going to cost him too much, though, as he eventually turns in the goal, 5-2. Getting a bit of separation with a minute 30 left to go. AJ's delayed kickoff will result in him stealing the mid and corner boosts. Wavy actually pool shot to set that up. The wall dashes are second nature for AJ. And he needs this goal now. Reset near the ceiling. And just threatened all the way down to the ground. Couldn't protect it. Wavy intercepts. And I guess AJ telegraphing that he wanted to go all the way to the ground. Wavy calls that bluff, that he would not be using the flip. Has a 6-2 lead. He's just about put it out of reach. Unless he keeps losing kickoffs like this to AJ. But AJ hasn't been able to convert in a bit. And another air dribble that's very clearly headed to the ground. Is it possible for Wavy to stop? Oh, this 100 boost means goal for AJ. Maybe not going to be allowed to score. So he did get the ball past AJ, but bumped him back into it. AJ's got a long way to go. Tried to use the catch as an opportunity to dive in front of the ball and demo Wavy. But that not succeeding is probably the end of the game. Wavy hasn't been able to do much with his air dribble resets. This one has been more of just trying to get in the lab. I mean, he's going to regret it if he manages to lose in the next 19 seconds. I think he felt like the game was comfortably in his favor. But now he could be moments away. He should be able to clear out of this, though. Free flips under it, carries it, and ties up the series. 1-1 in a nice best of 5. Good bounce back for Wavy, as AJ was looking solid in that first game. He does end up getting a goal to make it look like a 1-goal game. GG's as we head to game 3. Game number 3. The typical octane is what AJ sticks with as Wavy dives into his corner. Wavy, a very well-rounded ones player, forces you to play the game correctly. if you want to try and beat him. But the kind of adjustments he maybe needs to make is he needs, a kill shot. Needs to work on having something that can outplay even the toughest of defenses. Right now, he relies on his smarts to outplay in the long run. This movement is really next level. There's good points. I'm not sure if you're talking about AJ or Wavy. They're both, of course, at just about the highest level when it comes to movement, but definitely AJ is using a lot of dashes and pre-flips onto the wall, speed flips onto the wall, that kind of stuff that you'll only see from the top players. AJ, you could argue, lost this kickoff, but has himself the ball now with 100 boost to work with, and decides, I want a back corner dribble, so I'm just going to take it there. Wavy can't seem to stop him. Front flipping in front of this one, as he didn't get the setup that would have made it easy. And Wavy needed a punish. I was talking about before. I mean, Wavy has, I think, made a one's career out of being able to punish in those situations effectively. So if he's not doing that, he could be in trouble. AJ somehow saves this one as he pins it off the post and dashes his way back to the ball. What does AJ have in mind as he starts yet another dribble? Wavy's flick and undercut should be enough. He's going to get a demo as well. I think he didn't need the demo. Probably would have had his goal either way. AJ does such a good job of creating these opportunities that he loves to work in. Sends this kickoff directly to the side wall. The reset shot gives him a 2-goal lead. AJ just got bumped slightly. I think the way he was trying to set up his dashes back is he needed to stay a little bit more grounded. The bump actually brought him a bit higher up, so he didn't hit the dash he wanted and flipped past the play. Another left wall setup. Interesting pop to dash and send it into the air. Now a bump for sure. Yeah, AJ gonna take Wavy out of the picture. But really, the impressive part of this play is less about the dribble that ended in a bump and more about the dashing and side flip to pop it off the side wall and create that opportunity in the first place. AJ putting on a dash expedition right now. If you've ever wanted to realize or workshop where these dashes could be effective, AJ's done the hard work to try and figure it out for you. And I think when you listen to him talk about it on stream, if you ask him, it really isn't that hard. Of course, he's AJ, so maybe it's not hard for him. But he also has, I don't know if you guys ever saw, if you use Twitter, AJ posted a tweet of his thumb had like what looked like calluses almost, or like bumps, to specifically rest on, I think, circle and X perfectly. And that's the reason why he could play so well, because he just rests his fingers on them. I don't know if just playing for so long created them or if he already had them and just was one step ahead. But either way, he has got that genetic advantage, or that biological advantage now. These two patiently waiting back and forth, but it looks like AJ was wrong to do so, allowing Wavy to bring the ball all the way down with only 32 boost, and he has a very solid flick. You need one in the ones game. Wave dash kickoff for Wavy. Will he join this aerial game? And he used the ceiling to get the reset. Brings it down to the ground and just slams it directly into AJ. AJ reverses and is able to flip it out. Now diving on the ball. Wavy Sends it to the ceiling, and AJ somehow, some way, stays up by 2 in what seemed like was certainly going to be a Wavy goal. In fact, he makes it up by 3. Quickly grabs a long shot off the wall. Wavy, can you blame him for feeling like he needed a goal from that possession? Diving back into the play, probably slightly out of frustration and wanting to convert. Minute left to go. AJ up 3. Demoed. Wavy, not the cleanest first touch to be able to capitalize. So AJ will respawn, but he can't keep it out. As the dribble turns to a low 50. He brings himself within 2. AJ allowing Wavy to get to those carries, and the ball carries have been where he's been most effective. Flicking that one to the top right. AJ, not even a dash. We'll get him back to this one in time, so he's going to be forced to play defense with a little under 30 seconds. Wanting the air dribble bump is Wavy maybe, but AJ has pre-jumped over the top of it, rushed back to this ball, got a nice 50, and has a boost steal late. We've talked about this before, but 10 seconds left to go. You almost always need boost to make it happen. AJ is really banking on that by going and grabbing all the boost on the map and completely ignoring the ball, saying, I don't believe in your chances if you don't have anything in the tank. But now, I was going to say it was AJ without anything in the tank, but the boost spawns perfectly for him. So certainly he'll be able to hit the ground here, right? As Wavy flicks it high in the air. Yeah, AJ taps it down. So game number 3 for AJ. As Wavy couldn't bring it all the way back. AJ's on match point. Game number 4. Wavy trying to work his way in to the top league of North American 1v1. He farms every single weekly that there is out there. A nice shot from Wavy. If it's got a $50 to $100 prize pool, you better believe Wavy will be there. He'll be winning those tournaments. AJ playing a bit of keep away, very patient at the midfield there, dodging the demo attempts and getting to the ball just a bit faster. AJ going for the pogo, carrying into a potential flick. He slots it. AJ, he's putting on a show. All Wavy can do is say nice one. He couldn't challenge AJ because he held the reset the whole way. And you can see him leaning back, locking and loading the flick. Wavy doesn't want to pre-jump it because he's worried AJ won't take it and will let it fall to the ground again. AJ threatening so much, and that's what makes a good air dribble in 1v1 these days. Has another reset. This time fakes the musty. Instead goes to the back wall and doubles. AJ. The creativity has led to the 2-goal lead. Wavy, he was not expecting that ball to be accelerated. You could see him jumping, turning towards the ball. And instead gets taken higher. AJ, surprised we didn't see him dash there. So much dashing we've seen from him. I thought he was going to try and dash and catch back up to it. But no. He just flips into the corner and allows Wavy to control the ball to net. Wavy faking the flick, wanted the low 50. AJ covers it all. Long shot should just be a goal, so he takes it and extends the lead. AJ, a rare time that he has possession on the wall that doesn't end up in a dribble. Forced to play it on the ground, and not much comes of it. Wavy, he doesn't need to flick at all. He can just drop the ball down and take the hook shot the way AJ was leaving that net wide open. Wavy, that was an interesting touch. I don't know how he got such a high pop without getting a lot more forward momentum, but it was just perfectly timed, and AJ playing very passively, backing all the way off, allowing Wavy to bring it to net. And what Wavy does very well there is he keeps the ball on top of his car until the last moment, therefore threatening a pop of a flick to put the ball high. AJ jumps for it and then drops the ball down only after he's convinced AJ that he's going to go high. What a reset shot from AJ. A fairly slow dribble here. The ball's only going to go in at 58 kilometers per hour, but it was almost at a full stop before AJ accelerates it on the shot. AJ, he's been dodging these bumps so eloquently. He's going to dodge a couple more. Is he going to get this on target? That was going to be such a hard shot based on the way he set it up, but the recovery is so smooth that he's back to the ball, and he's just playing keep away, toying with Wavy. Wavy can't demo him, but also can't get to the ball when AJ doesn't want him to. Wavy has always stayed in this game. Refuses to go down without fighting. Wavy bumps AJ and now has his flick. This flick is really pure. It's very interesting. It's a side flip flick, it feels like. I think it's a slight diagonal. I'm going to watch it again because Wavy... No, yeah, that is a side flip. Yeah, he rolls his car slightly and then side flips to flick. And he does it with a lot of accuracy. AJ, he's got boost and a high bounce, or a bounce he could take high. He actually elects to bring it to a ball carry first before going up in the air. Making the wave dash this time. Bumps Wavy, but Wavy got just enough. Wait, did he? No, he didn't. AJ able to finish it. Thought for a second there. Wavy, who just barely touched the ball before getting bumped, but he couldn't flip it out. AJ has been moving Wavy so much with his air dribbles. Wasn't able to finish this one off. Got lost there a little bit on his dash. That'll get him demoed, but Wavy far from the net. Will we see one of those side flip flicks? Or instead, one of these hook shot setups? I mean, he's threatening so much here. It enables him to go low 50, which he has on multiple occasions. It might be time for AJ to prep for that a little bit more. Not the best of pre-flips to the midfield. AJ has to turn forward to grab the 100. He's got a 1-goal lead with a minute left to go. Boost to work with. Wavy just let him have 100. Wavy goes flying past. AJ, I don't know if he just didn't want to punish Wavy or if he thought that he would touch the ball too strong if he tried to take it from the back wall to in front of the net. So he looked to be patient instead. Missed wave dash here means he could be in trouble. Wavy, does he have the long shot? He does not. AJ gets back just in time. Not able to use the flip to get the 100 boost. AJ misses the wave dash. He jumped again. Wavy plays it slow. Tied the game with 21 seconds. Wavy, favorable kickoff. AJ sends this one to the back wall. 45 boost to work with. Another one of those bounce dribbles that Wavy looks to hook shot. AJ falling out of nets. 20 to work with. Wavy trying to break him down slowly. He's gone low so many times. AJ finally keeps him from forcing it underneath. And now he's got himself in overtime. Another goal for AJ will be a game win, and he might have it off the kickoff. Wave dash kickoff. Wavy accelerated it. It's in. And AJ takes the series win. It's GG's from everybody involved. A good fight from Wavy, but yet to take AJ down. I don't think that'll deter him. I think we'll see Wavy right back in the lab. For now, it's 2-0 for AJ on the day.